Let me start with a question. Who of you went out for eating last half year? Oh, wow. Who of you went out for eating alone last half year? And how was it? No, it wasn't. A few months ago, I went to Paris. I had a meeting there. But the day before, I went out for eating alone. But immediately, it was not a success. They indeed bring me to a table next to the toilet. People were staring at me. I had my book. I ordered a glass of wine. And I had my iPhone. But it was not a success. I feel really, really uncomfortable. They asked me when my company will arrive. And okay, and then I quit. I said, okay, I want the bill. And I ran to my hotel room. And I ordered a lot of comfort food. Why is eating alone so shocking? This is a part of the movie The Lonely Guy with Steve Martin.
Yes. Hi, do you have a table for dinner?
Certainly, sir. How many in your party?
I'm alone.
Alone? Follow me, sir. This way, sir.
Thank you.
Would you care for a cocktail, sir?
Yes, I'd like a Totkin Vonic.
A Totkin Vonic?
Yes.
Very good, sir.
Oh, and Captain, could you turn out the spotlight, please?
Certainly.
And could everybody go back to talking?
Certainly.
Why is eating alone so shocking? I'm a social designer. I try to expose deep-rooted structures and thinking roots. I invent things. I connect those to shapes. And I develop it. And the form can be an installment, a whole interior, a piece of furniture, a movie, but also a business. A business like Eenmaal, the first one-person restaurant in the world. There is no one else such a restaurant. I was asked to think about loneliness. Loneliness in our society. Loneliness in our society is getting very serious. And not only in the groups you expected, the ill people, old people, but also it concerns children, it concerns businessmen, it concerns young mothers, it concerns you, it concerns me. And the strange thing is that people don't want to talk about it. People don't want to be associated with it. A few years ago, during Christmas, I was alone. And it sounds like this, but actually I had a great Christmas. But I couldn't tell it my friends, because I thought, okay, maybe they think, okay, she's a lonely person, and I wasn't. I feel really comfortable, and I was, after the Christmas, of that Christmas, I was really reset. And all my friends were crying and were, okay, but from all the family issues and family things, and So people don't want to talk about it. And I was thinking, okay, I have to do something with it. I have to design something for it. I can go with the flow to hide the loneliness, or I can make a confrontation with it, to confront yourself with your loneliness. And it is, nowadays, it is expected that you are happy, that you are successful, that you have a lot of friends, and that you have a lot to share. And it's even worse. Being alone in public space is already suspected. It's already suspected, unless you are the attractive actress, the mysterious poet, or the interesting writer. And I thought, okay, we have to design an attractive public space where being alone is attractive, looks attractive. And I thought I have to find a situation, a recognizable situation of being alone in public. And very fast, I came up with the idea, okay, that's about dinner for one. I have to make a restaurant for dinner for one, to make a statement. Because lunch in the day in a restaurant, to drink a coffee in a cafe during the day, it's fine, it's no problem. But dinner, I think dinner is one of the most extreme forms of togetherness. Okay, we make this step. And we set up the restaurant. We did it. I found a great location in Amsterdam. It's fully booked each evening. It's really a success. And I can hear you thinking, who's coming to that? And actually, it's a real mixture. It's a group who's really curious about the concept. It's people who love to go out for dinner on their own, in their own company, but they don't find the right place. But also people who want to go out for dinner, but have no company. One evening, a man came along. He made the reservation 8:30 or something, and he was there already 6:30. But he told me it was his first time in his life that he went out for dinner. And not on his own, just for dinner. And he was not 18 anymore. Another example, a couple came because you come alone. You come with one, you sit with one, and you eat with one. But the couple came with a baby. I think, okay, there, what's this? And but it was a present of the boyfriend for his girlfriend, because he was so busy with her company, he was busy with the baby, and he was an architect, had no time, so she got a moment of disconnection as a present. That was really cool indeed. And what's happening in the evening? We have, of course, music, because you can hear the cutlery clicking, because it is very quiet. But we have music. We now introduce a concept store, so we try to make a comfortable place. So what I did, I break the stigma that being alone in public is not attractive. I changed that in a very sexy moment for disconnection. So I have to tell, oh yeah, and all the visitors left the restaurant so enthusiastic. They were reset, they are inspired, but they are also very proud of themselves. They make a big step. to do so. Immediately after the launch, it was already a year ago, each week there are articles. I have a lot of interviews. If there is a list, I made a list of the last 3 weeks, and it's still a hot item. And not only in Amsterdam. The restaurant is in Bos en Lommer. I thought, okay, maybe I can do something for Bos en Lommer, but I did for, it has become a global thing. If you push, this is the last 3 weeks. I was in the NBC Today show. And also, I was in glossy magazines, but also in the intellectual magazines as the Groene Amsterdammer. So, what I did, I think, I made a brand out of a social issue. Mostly a brand came out of a business or something, but I started with the social issue. And I think I hit a sensitive chord, but with the right voice, the totally right voice. So I think that social design, we reach really million people, of humans. But I think that social design can do a lot in this world. We reach much more than all the traditional methods. So I'm very proud, I have to say. So we created a brand that tempts us to think, that gives food for thought, and I think it has become a brand at the heart of today's society. So we're continuing with, we are now busy with the design of a product range in order to design products which inspires people to create moments of this connection, but also to enjoy their moments of this connection. So what I did, I changed the negative perception of being alone in public space into a sexy moment of this connection. And we will continuing with popping up here in Amsterdam, not here in Amsterdam, and in other cities in the Netherlands, but we have already got invitations from New York, Berlin, just today from Copenhagen. And I really hope that we can come to Haarlem, because I want to show that at Eenmaal you are the attractive actress, the mysterious poet, and the interesting writer sitting alone. Thank you.